So, let's get a professional reward. See what that's about. Thou shalt not bind the church's bat ears, and the laborer is worthy of his reward, as the book teamers in Syriac's exceptionally New Testament has it. Of course, you may not consider yourself a laborer or a hymn, but everyone likes rewards. Your profession brings you an income. Claim it below and you'll receive an hour reward next week. So the fruits of inquiry, that costs 4 actions. Then again, we've not actually spent an action so far, somehow.
Yeah.
Or I can spend your professional perk on extra benefits. You'll still be able to spend your earnest of payment afterwards. Would you like to get the fruits of our labor or use a professional perk?
Well, can't we... If I'm reading this correctly, we can get a professional perk and then get the fruits of inquiry, right?
I want to say maybe, but let's test it out. Something more, what will it be? You gain a professional perk each week. Spend it on something helpful, or save up for menace reduction and trade secrets.
I guess we're getting a second chance.
We already have a few of them, don't we? I remember us getting a few.
Yeah, we used one.
We used one, so we should have 3 more.
Yeah.
We could save it. Oh, we actually don't have any of these. How many do we need here? I need 4 to get a trade secret. Maybe we should wait 3 weeks to get a trade secret.
We could, but I like getting second chances.
Fine, let's get a second chance.
Yay!
You know, your friend says over the coffee, you look different. Are you taller? Perhaps you are taller. Certainly you're attracting more attention. You're learning, you're changing, you're growing. I have a hard-earned lesson, hasty scrawled warning note, confident smile, sudden insight, and 0 professional perks.
Okay.
Right, let's get our fruits of inquiry. Let's spend some of our actions. You've mapped only a fraction of the tangled histories of fallen London. Oh yeah, I feel like I still know nothing. And already you've learned so much. The city is a feast of mysteries, a banquet. If your watchful is now above 70, you've learned as much as this professor. Well, I'm nowhere near. I'm at 30. I'm not even halfway there. I have 500 whispered hints.
Oh,
That feels like didn't I need 50 to get 1 lodging?
yeah.
And now I have 10 times the amount of that. God damn.
Ridiculous.
Right, should we travel to the Spite and check on some... Wait, it wasn't in Spite. Where was it?
It was not in Spite. It was
Watchmaker's Hill.
Watchmaker Hill. Ambition.
Yeah, what do we need for it? You've unlocked this by not having any ambition. Heart's desire, true. I don't have a nemesis. I don't have an ambition bag legend. And not have lust light
So
fingers.
you can... It sounds like you can only do one of these ambitions.
Well,
as in
let's-
they are exclusive to each other. But
All
that's
right.
fine.
Well, what ambitions do we have? How many things have an ambition in front of them? So, we have an ambition. Someone you loved is dead. My husband is dead. Classic.
My wife is dead.
Classic Heroes of the Storm
Classic.
throwback.
Hard-ass detective story shit, right?
Ambition, heart's desire. They say once every 9 years there's a card game where you can gamble your soul and win your heart's desire. I mean, I'm not big into gambling personally. Light fingers. Before he came down here, he heard through a contract that she had a line on a diamond. I'm not good. I prefer... You know what? Hunting Medusa sounds like the best option. So let's go, I'd say. On
On long evenings at the Medusa's Head, where the monster hunters drink, they brag about the beasts they've bagged. The Canisker Guster, the Eater of Chains, the Spider Council, Jack of Smiles and his many bodies. But no one tells stories about the Vake. The Vake, for whose head the department offers a standing reward of 4 million echoes. 4 million echoes. This is an ambition, a major storyline, with enormous reward if you reach the end. Once you've picked an ambition... Oh, my connection. It's very hard to change it, so choose carefully. You can find other ambitions in other areas, which we know of. Your dangerous and watchful qualities are most important for this ambition.
Well, my watch was pretty good.
Yep, our dangerous is not great, but we have some second chances. But we need
Wait, you unlock this with
9.
Dangerous 9, but you needed 6,
Oh,
but we
you
have
need the
enough.
fist.
Begin making... Why can't I start?
You need the fist. The fist is grayed out.
Oh, so we need to make a name in Watchmaker's Hill.
Yep. Okay,
I guess
we're
we
making a
make
name.
our name. Rumors race around the hill. A hefty rodent has been menacing the residents. It were the size of a wolf, a costermonger claims. No, a horse, says a grizzled hunter. Alright, well, I feel like we've always... But these all cost 0. Why is everything free today?
Dude, what the... Dude, this is good. This is good, though.
It is, it is. Alright, do you want to visit the Medusa's Head, meet the hill's colorful residents? Or
we
go to
already
the
been-
Department of Menace Eradication?
The Medusa's Head is just the pub we were just in.
Well,
So I guess we're visiting the
well, no,
Department
it's
of
not.
Menace
This will
Eradication.
open a new location on my map, which we've not been there.
But yeah, I would still visit the Department of Menace.
Excellent. You can travel to the Department of Menace Eradication via your map button. Well, let's go there now.
Let's go there now.
Let's go there now. The department chief office is an incongruously handsome 17th century building, though the years and fall have taken their toll.
How do
I
you
see-
feel about calling a building handsome?
It's strange. It's not really... I don't know what a handsome building would look like in my mind.
Yeah, me neither. It feels off. Feels off.
Monstrous dentistry. A seasoned menace eradicate their struggles to maneuver what looks like a huge scissor through an awkward door frame. Alright. You wanna just head in or help this guy? I will help this guy.
We're helping this guy because we're good cop.
Keep your distance. She could knock someone out with that. This will permanently dismiss the storylet. What? Help her through. This branch goes 45 fate. What the fuck? 45 fate? We have 0!
We have 0!
Well, I guess never mind. Let's just walk in. The department's chief office is an incongruously handsome... Oh, we've already had that.
Yep.
Its white
once
walls
you
have
prove you're-
darkened to a shade between nicotine and ivory. It lies between the hill and the river. Step carefully in the entrance hall to Till's Tilt.
We can make our name here. We're gonna hunt a worryingly large rat.
Yep. A rat. Oh,
But a rat of a frankly offensive size. A number of them came ashore in the wreck. Oh, connection.
in the wreck of the
Map.
Matilda Bricks, this one has been making a nuisance of itself up and down Buxby Reach, attacking terriers, carrying off small children. Can you sort the damned thing out? Oh boy, can I. Your quarry may be tempted by poisoned bait. Cool. Ooh, alright, now we need dangers for this. Where does it prowl? What spore does it leave? If its wariness rises too high, this will become impossible. Expose yourself as bait. Perilous? Certainly, but would you be a hunter if you were so afraid of a little peril? Then hush now. Let it think that no one follow after. To the shadow challenge, or approach it very casual. Sometimes the most direct and brazen approach is the one the least expect. Or I could abandon. We're not abandoning. We're searching for traces for now.
What? Yeah. What would you most likely do in this situation?
Well, looking for traces is very classic. Let's do that. It can't hide forever. You've
Okay.
lost 3 times Corey. Confound thing is hiding. New total 7. But I've succeeded.
But I didn't even know we had that, or if it was a cost to this. I mean, I want to expose myself as bait and use a hard-earned lesson.
Alright, let's go. You succeed in danger challenge. Now I've lost 6 times Corey. Confound that this thing is hiding. I guess if I bring it to 0, I'm on its trail.
Ah, okay. Alright, what do you want to do?
Let's approach it very casually now. When guards and hackers army had raised, a hunt need be nothing more than casual to hunter. I've lost one Corey, thing is hiding, you now have one your Corey wariness. You know where the rat is
lairing. Let's go.
It uses the sewer entrance to come and go. Your path is clear. Unfortunately, it's only natural that vermin monsters nest in places that those of good breeding should choose not to go. But it's a dreaded nuisance. On. This reeking labyrinth is almost 2,000 years old. In places you can still make out Roman brickwork, mingled with that of still older cities, ones that were here before the bazaar took London. The red is down here somewhere. They say there are 7 labyrinths in London. Does this count as one of them? It's not very grand. The air is ripe with primordial stenches, and you may need a new pair of boots. Where is that wretched beast? I can shoot it the moment I see it, or explore its lair thoroughly.
So if we explore the lair, there's a chance it comes back.
We abandon our bounty if we do this, but this will complete the bounty.
Oh, well, we complete the bounty.
Be quick.
60%.
I succeeded! Good God, it's a big one. There's no way you'll be able to drag it back to the surface. You're faced with the unpleasant task of deciding which part of the rat you should cut off in order to prove you kill. We will gloss over the details of that process. You have enough to satisfy the department. Yes, our danger is increased to 8. We're making a name for ourselves. You've dealt with the beast, now claim your reward. Yes, you can't be rid of this sad and stinking flesh soon enough. A grinning functionary counts the rusty gold out in the currency of a long extinct city. 100 hearty thank yous. I cannot tell you just how much I dislike rats. I wonder sometimes if I should find another employment. So many rats in this city. I hear London had rats above. Well, perhaps so. But it can be as nothing to this tide of festering cunning that daily assails us. The department will not rest until every rat in the city has been converted to leathery trophy skin. They clearly have an inclination to optimism. I have 200 pieces of rusty gold. Very nice. And it will no longer be tempted by poisonous bait. Yeah, because it's dead, son. Ooh, a gaggle of eradication contractors await you in the department's deep. You're one of us now, grins a one-legged hunter, her skin crisscrossed with scars. Come and get drunk. Buy their drinks and listen to them. So I could either decline, if no interest in making friends, but I feel like that's not the play, since this game has oh so suddenly told us that we are lacking any sort of connections, and it needn't be that way. I could buy their drinks. I could prove myself. I could.
You lead them to church?
No, so we're doing one of these.
Well, I'm gonna buy them some drinks.
Yeah, good choice. A one-night contractor recounts her costly encounter with a sorrow spider. Another whispers a story about the aberrations that coil and ooze in the palace cellars. As the night wears on and the empty glasses accumulate on the table, a whiskered old soldier bears a scar on his chest and wonders if he truly did escape the heart-taker that found him one night. Our dangers increased massively. We've gained the quality subtle, and we've lost the quality forceful. We need to shove someone into a chair again.
We need to be angry. Alright, well, I mean, shouldn't we have enough now to do the ambition?
We can look if that's true. We do. Alright.
Yeah.
Be a legend. When the wake is mentioned, everyone goes quiet and no one has any boastful stories. Why? We've gotten an ambition. Making your name the infestation screams in the night. A marksmanship competition for a prize of jade. You've won enough respect among the Hunters of Watchmaker's Hill that you've been invited to come down to Boxby's Reach with them, get roaring drunk and shoot balls off of each other's heads. Or you need to know more about the wake to have any chance of finding it.
Oh, we are hunting the wake.
Sure, let's give it a go. Your dangerous goal gives you 100% of success. Sit down and shut up, you silly young pup. A drunken hunter is threatening to teach you a lesson unless you stop asking about the wake. You'll have to show him the error of his ways. You trade blows until he goes down for a final time. He glares at you over a bloody nose and a split lip and begins to talk. He knows 2 things about the Vake. 1, that it finds and eats anyone who boasts about hunting it. 2, that it's sort of leathery. But he has heard of someone who knows more. Let's keep on that. Deep in Buckby's marshes lives the last man alive to see the Vake and talk about it. You'll never find your way there unguided. Alright, we'll pay our way through the marshes.
Hey, we actually have some money.
We have 200 of them and we only need 20, so a tenth of our network. But if this succeeds, then we're a legend. A taciturn lighter man is prepared to teach you the route through the marshes at his scared naturalist's home for the right price. Let's go. He sketches a map on the back of a bill and hands it over. It's not quite the guided tour you were hoping for. Let's keep at it. You squish cautiously through the low-key fungal hell of Buxby's marshes. You skirt the poisonous spore pits, sorrow spider hatching grounds, and deep sinkhole marked on your map, and an area marked simply "You don't want to know." This map isn't easy to follow. The only light you have is a flickering oil lantern and the faint glow of the 4 stars underneath the roof above. But luckily my watchful quality gives me a 100% chance of success. You made it.
I feel like we might have min-maxed our watchful. Like, way higher than his quest intends. Because we're at 38.
Remember, the max is 200 and we've just started. I think it's fine. The light of the scarred naturalist's home flicker in the distance. You step up the pace. Perhaps you were expecting a shack, but it's quite an elegant house. At least it was elegant before the bracket fungus took over the walls and it started to slide sideways into the marsh. The man who opens the door is tall, rail thin, with a schoolmasterly attitude and terrible scars screaming his forehead and cheeks. He's not welcoming until you mention the Vake, at which point he seems gloomily interested. He invites you through to the study, where a pallid silent maidservant brings the worst coffee you've ever tasted.
Keep going.
Keep going.
We got action. How many actions do we have? I can't
6.
really read it.
With 6 left, and you really need to fix the internet. Like, this is just text.
I know.
I can make it slightly bigger. The house of the scarred naturalist, you warm your cold hands with a cup of horrifyingly bitter coffee and try to talk about the Vake. I need 90 rats on strings to continue. So, should we continue hunting monsters to maybe find rats on strings, or do you want to go to hell?
Let's continue hunting rats and monsters.
You want to do the marksmanship or hunt?
Oh, I want to hunt. I don't want to... Because the marksmanship just sounds like a bad time. When you're just shooting balls off each other's heads.
Screams in the night. A scabby foreman went to sleep with 2 eyes and woke up with 1. Sorrow spiders. The Department of Menace Eradication has issued an emergency contract. They're eager to see you. I mean, I might as well open a new location on the map. Dimmy said is found on Watchman's Hill. Okay. Onwards. Anyway, keep going. This will go to department. Onwards. Department, let's go. Let's go. Applicant should not be troubled by fear of spiders and should not be overly nice about foul odors. Bring back the legs. Go. These little charmers sneak into rooms at night and bite the eyes off sleepers. Apparently they don't attack when you're awake, unless there's dozens of them. An infestation, for example. Alright. We need to build our running battle quality to 4. And it's currently at 1. Ooh.
I mean, we got a couple of options. We can squash the filthy things, or we might be faster to track them to their nests, which is actually the smarter play.
Let's do that. Alright.
Aha!
Here, beneath
Here,
the
moldering
mouldering
floorboards, you pour hot wax through the holes. There may be more nests.
We could just
So we have to
continue doing that.
Do we keep doing this? Let's. Hey, we started pouring hot wax down some nests. Let's keep going.
Doesn't increase our. Surely we should try this at least 3 times.
Yeah, fair.
Saurus spiders are the size of a small cat, and both armored and poisonous. The best way to deal with them, although not the tightest approach, to hit them as hard as you can. Squashing a sour spider sends yellow-green ichor everywhere. It smells like badly rotten fruit, and they keep wriggling for hours. Still, 1 down. Let's do that again. There we go, we upgraded our dangerous. Squashing a sour spider, still 1 down. Now it's a 57% chance. And we've succeeded again. And now we're out of actions.
Okay.
We could take a break. I wonder what that does. Step out and climb Mr. Watchmaker's Hill. Oh, we can just continue whenever we want.
Keep
Resume
going.
your explanation. Yes. All right. Well, that was today's action spent.
The most scuffed of our recordings that has been. I can barely read anything.